Hi there. Welcome back. I've been planning and dreaming for my new fruit and vegetable garden that will be here someday soon, I hope. It is winter here in Ohio, and I'm eager to move from planning to planting. So let's get to ordering some seeds, and I'll talk about the fruit and vegetable crops that I'm planning to grow this year.
Does anyone else have this issue that as soon as they set out to do one specific thing, they're immediately distracted by something else? So, even though today is about seed shopping, as soon as I thought about starting seeds, I started to think about, well, what am I going to put the seeds in once the seedlings have grown up? So I was thinking about some metal raised beds because I thought that those would come together easily, not require me to have a lot of power tools, which I don't have yet. And, then I don't have to really think about the treated wood versus untreated wood. And if they're going to rot over time, I just thought like a metal bed would be like a really good option. And I know that Epic Gardening sells raised beds, and these ones are, gosh, just so beautiful. But I quickly realized that if I ordered even one of these, I would be really challenging my budget. So I decided to use my new method of containing my desire to shop, which is putting something on a wish list and thinking about it for 30 days. And I just wanted to sort of see what else was out there. So I looked for a second at the green stalks, and I also considered, well, I could get some grow bags to start out with, because most of the things that I want to plant, including tomatoes, peppers, lettuces, all sorts of brassicas, all those would do just fine in grow bags. And even if I couldn't afford to get all of the beautiful metal raised beds or build wooden raised beds this year, I could still get started with some grow bags. So that's sort of where I started out, and then I diverged into shopping for too many things. But before we get too off course, let's bring it back to seed shopping, because I know that there are a lot of things on my list for seed starting that I really want to get, and I want to make sure that I dedicate my time today to picking out those varieties of seeds that I'd like to order. And before I even put anything in my shopping cart, I want to go through my seed collection that I have right now and make sure that I'm not repurchasing things that I already have, and that the things that I am buying are the things that I really want.
Flip to my seed shopping. I want to get tomatoes, peppers, onions, sweet potatoes, white potatoes, zucchini, pumpkins, winter squash, basil, oregano, black beans. I know I have black beans because I saved a bunch from last year. Sugar snap peas, arugula, spinach, kale, Brussels, carrot, and celery. So let's see what I have already. That way we don't end up rebuying stuff that we already have. Okay. Looks like we have a little bit of Roma seeds. This one might be empty. Okay, so there's a little bit of this cherry tomato. I don't actually eat a ton of cherry tomatoes. I sometimes enjoy them on a fresh salad or in a salsa in the summertime, but I don't eat a lot of cherry tomatoes otherwise. I wanted to try and grow tomatillo last year. I don't think that I ever got any. Okay, that looks like okay, so there's some of this jalapeno pepper, maybe like a little bit of sweet pepper, a lot of big slicer tomatoes, which I think I'm not going to grow a ton of. Okay, some sweet pepper seeds. It looks like I do have plenty of basil. Got here a purple basil and a sweet basil. So I think I'm not going to order any of that. And except for maybe the Roma tomatoes and maybe a couple more peppers, because I've got some seeds, but I also don't have a lot of success with growing peppers, so I just want to have extra on hand. So I might be good on that stuff. Oh, by the way, these containers, this is just a photo box from my local craft store. It works great for holding seeds. It has the advantage of you could take this out in the garden with you if you're planting in the garden, and your seeds will be protected from like water or dirt or anything, which has happened to me, that I put down a packet of seeds and accidentally got them wet and had to plant them off. But yeah, these are great. So would definitely suggest them if you're looking for something to organize your seeds. And I just sort of organize them roughly by when I plant them. So I plant my tomatoes and peppers around the same time. Although this year I think I'm going to start my peppers a couple weeks before my tomatoes, because last year I felt like my tomatoes got really leggy and my peppers did not have quite enough time. And pepper plants just do better if they're bigger. So I might even start those like full 2-3 weeks before I start my tomatoes. Okay. Oh, looks like we have a ton of winter squash. Not gonna buy that. Let's see, that's empty. Plenty of contender beans, more yellow wax beans. Contender, oh, that's not even open. Okay, so I'm not gonna buy any green beans. A little bit of sweet corn. Oh, pinto beans. I really wanted to try these last year and I didn't get a chance to. Cucumber, more cucumber, watermelon. Cool. So, cool. Excited about those pinto beans. It doesn't look like I have, it looks like there's maybe 2 seeds in here. So I might need to order some zucchini. There's 1 seed in here. Okay. I'm going to get a pen so I can mark this list. Alright, so I'm going to highlight things that I think I need to order, which is paste tomatoes, some pepper seeds, definitely the sweet potato starts, zucchini seeds I need to order, pumpkins. I have plenty of pumpkin seeds, unless there's like some new fun varieties I really want to try, which could happen. I'm good at pumpkin seeds and winter squash. Maybe I'll put a check mark to indicate that I have the seed. Basil, I think I'm good on. Black beans, I know I'm good. Sugar snap peas, I might need some more of those. Okay, let's look through our other packets to see. Roma or paste type. Okay, this is my early planting crops. Even though this is a salad mix, another leaf salad, beets, carrots, plenty of those. Oh, there are onions. Okay. Let's see. Start indoors 8 to 10 weeks before last frost. Mini onion. Okay, that's not going to be enough for me. I'm going to need to order some onions. Although it would be interesting to start those from seed. Never grown onions from seeds. I've always had little starts. Okay, more carrots. sugar snap peas, good number of those. What is this? Radishes. I don't know why cucumbers in here. It's not really an early start. Brussels sprouts. Okay, Brussels sprouts I have. So I can check that off. And sugar snap peas I have. Sugar snap peas. Brussels sprouts. Alright. What is this? Oh, arugula. Okay, great. There's tons of arugula seeds. I think I see spinach. Yeah, this has got to be spinach. I ripped off the label. And another pack of spinach. Okay, so we're good on spinach. Oh, it looks like it might even be... No, this is empty. No broccoli. Swiss chard I have. Bok choy. Cauliflower. None of these did well for me last year. I think I need to do better at starting them. Okay. Kale. And I don't need a lot of kale because once those plants get big, man, they produce. Okay. So kale I have. Spinach I have. Carrots I have. Celery I do not have. It looks like I haven't gotten to herbs yet, but I don't think I have any oregano. I'll have to check. This is a good exercise. I probably would have bought all of these things had I not looked in this folder and not given it 2 little bits of thought. Okay, so this is cilantro, which I eat a ton of. Dill, which I don't eat that much of, but could still be interesting plant. Parsley. And what's this? Oregano. Is there anything in here? There's some dust. No, I need to order oregano. Chives. Anything in this one? No. Oregano. Looks like also chives I might have. Holy basil. Coriander, oregano, cilantro. What's this one? Oh, thyme. Okay, so we're doing pretty good on our herbs, actually. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay, and this last one is flowers. Milkweed, which I wonder if it would be helpful to start this from indoors. Echinacea, marigolds, pollinator mix, more pollinator mix, sunflower. Okay, I think I'm not gonna really have to buy any flowers. Flower mixes. So stuffed I can't close it. I'm excited about this one as well. This prairie mix. Alright. Okay, it's nice and dirty. Okay, rosemary and lavender I might need to get. Okay, I know I don't have any of these things because they're perennials and I've not yet planted them. So oregano I'll need to buy. Chives I'll need to buy. Looks like celery. Most of these other things I have. And then I want to get calendula, nasturtiums. And it looks like I have plenty of marigolds, so we might be good there. Okay, I'm gonna pack all of these back in my little box. And send this back to my seed start room. Oh man, just doing this makes me so excited for garden season. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. I like to put pictures on the outside because it's just prettier with the pictures on the outside.
Now for the fun part, filling up my basket with all the veggie goodies and fruit goodies that I am excited to plant. A couple of things that I know that I'm going to pre-order now that won't arrive until it's time to be planting them are blueberry bushes. I got a collection of 3 different varieties, raspberry bushes, some small plants that, will grow to be bushes, and some strawberry plants as well. I do still have some strawberries that are overwintering in my green stock, but I wanted to add more, of course, and, why not? I'm spending quite a bit of time trying to decide which varieties of tomatoes I want to buy. Amish Paste is the variety of tomatoes that I bought from a local farm community garden when I did my canning class last year. So I know that that's a variety that is a good paste tomato. Good for making sauces, tomato sauce, marinara, pizza sauce, salsa, that kind of thing, which is what I'm hoping I can the way that I intend to preserve the majority of my tomatoes. I'm hoping that I grow this summer. We shall see what the harvest will be. But I took a look at a few other varieties since that one was out of stock to see if there were other types of paste tomatoes, tomatoes that are less watery, that cook down easier for canning and preserving, so that I could make some more delicious sauces and beautiful things with my garden goodies. Next, I'm looking through to find a couple varieties of bell peppers. I want a variety of colors of bell peppers, but also ones that obviously are going to do well in my growing area. I couldn't resist trying to check out the wildflowers that they had as well. I was really intrigued by the fact that they had different state blends, like they had an Ohio blend. I was looking through the different species lists because I wanted to see if this list was purely a native list or if there were other non-native species that were in the mix as well. I decided that I probably had enough wildflower seed mixes already. And I didn't buy this one, even though I really wanted to, and it looked really, really pretty. I'm sure it will still be there if I decide that I need it later on. This one will just have to be another item for the wish list. Last thing on my list to buy for today is a soil blocker. I've been researching a little bit online about how soil blocking can be a really good method for starting seeds that creates healthier seedlings and can help to reduce, plastic waste and be a little bit more eco-friendly of a method for starting seeds. I was a little hesitant to pick up the soil blocker only because it's, a bit of an upfront investment for this tool, even though it is all metal and should last a really long time. It does seem like a lot to spend. I checked also on Johnny's Seeds, and with shipping, it was going to end up being pretty much the same price on Johnny's to get a soil blocker as here. So You'll see.
Look what I got my first of my seed order. So excited. It's my soil blocker. I have been really wanting to try. Oh, this looks hard. Okay, now I get it. This is how it works. I've wanted to try this. I've wanted to try soil blocking because I feel like it would be a good way for me to reduce the amount of plastic that I have to use in my seed starting. And also, I've just heard that it's a better way to start seeds, that they produce healthier seedlings. And I've always really struggled with growing my seedlings, especially needing to start so many things as early as I do. They start off great, and then by end of season, they're looking leggy, they're looking yellowed leaves, they're looking not as healthy. So I'm trying to invest a little bit in seed starting this year. Obviously, I don't have a ton to spend, but I think this one piece of equipment will hopefully last me a really, really long time and be worth the money. So excited to have this. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, some seeds. Okay, these don't have pictures, so live with me. Use your imagination. This is chives. And here we have oregano. This feels very light. It says 100 seeds, but I mean, I guess oregano seeds are tiny. This is the Napoli tomato. So I guess this is one of the paste tomatoes that we're trying this year. Ozark Giant. So this is bell pepper. Oh, rainbow blend bell pepper. I'm probably starting bell peppers pretty soon. Last year, my pepper plants were just not big enough or strong enough or healthy enough by the time that I planted them out. So I definitely want to get them going a little bit sooner this year. Celery. Oh, red onion. I've never started onions from seed, so it'll be a little experiment. And zucchini. Hoping we can do better with zucchini than we did last year. If you were with me last year, I can link a video up there about my lessons learned from 2023 gardening. I, for whatever reason, did not get good success with my squash last year. So we're going to try again. We're going to grow more. I think squash would be one of the things that would be really beautiful on the arches. If we're able to get those, like, what do they build them out of? Cattle panels? The big metal arches. We can get some arches between our beds. I think zucchini would be really beautiful. Maybe pumpkins as well, to grow over archways. And that's all I got for seeds. Stay tuned to see me start some seeds here pretty soon. We'll have to get a whole seed starting room set up. This house is new to me, so everything I'm doing for the first time. I'm learning the sun in my backyard for the first time, learning where the wet spots are and the dry spots are, and what critters live in my area. So all of this is really just going to be a learning experience this year, and hopefully we can take that into better and better planning in future years. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I truly believe that we can all enjoy growing some of our own food, no matter what space or budget constraints that we have. Let me know in the comments below what varieties you're excited to plant this year, and if you have any tips for me about how to establish new garden beds without breaking the bank, I would love to hear those in the comments below also. This year, I'm hoping to get the majority of my raised beds constructed, start composting, and plant some native plants around in the landscaped areas of my yard so that I can transform my space into a haven for local wildlife and a place of bounty and beauty for me to enjoy with my friends and family. If you'd like to follow along on my journey, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be first to hear about all of my upcoming videos. Until next time, happy gardening. Bye.